Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about what's on my PlayStation 4 in 2022. I've had this PlayStation 4 since 2014. I'm not much of a gamer, I've never really played online games against people, and I don't usually buy the biggest games as they come out either. Looking at my home screen here, you can clearly see my library isn't all that. If we start off here with Sonic Mania, I couldn't wait until this game came out. I was following it for a while, and I knew it was gonna be something special, and I do love playing it. I even forked out for the DLC, which included newer characters like Mighty and Ray, of whom I'm not at all familiar with, but they're fun to play with and have their own unique abilities. I was a massive Sonic fan growing up. I had the Sega Mega Drive with Sonic 1, then I later had Sonic 3, which then followed up nicely with Sonic and Knuckles. And both of these games together, even to this day, still hold up as one of the best games out there. And as they've now recently announced Sonic Origins, I can't wait to play all the original games on the PS4. The next game on here is Oddworld New and Tasty. I've been an Oddworld fan since the original Abe's Odyssey came out back in 1997. I had it for Christmas that year, along with the original PlayStation. I was hooked pretty much instantly and been obsessed ever since. Oddworld remade Abe's Odyssey along with the developers Just Add Water and released it as New and Tasty in 2014. This was pretty much my only game for a long while on this system, and I completed it quite quickly as it was much easier to play through than the original. Over the years, I've even collected as much merchandise from Oddworld as I possibly could. A lot of these are limited edition and collector's editions, plus there's a couple of items I don't have on display, such as 2 t-shirts I bought from Game Tea. I later went on to buy the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, which are games both myself and my wife enjoy, but this is where the joy of having kids come into it. Back when my oldest was just a toddler, I think he must have put something inside the disk drive in the PlayStation because I can no longer put CDs in it. I know I can get it fixed, but seeing as it's the only game I have in physical form, I'm in no hurry. Oddworld eventually released the sequel to New and Tasty in April last year. It was hugely anticipated by myself and all the Oddworld fans, and it has definitely split the community. I, for one, absolutely love this game, and I replay it as often as I can. Although on the PS4, the loading of the levels is a bit tedious, and staring at the uninspiring loading screen doesn't really help. In the enhanced update, they did include tips which you can scroll through using the R1 button, but seeing as though I'd already completed the game a couple of times, these tips weren't very useful to me, but I can see how newcomers will definitely find them beneficial. Hopefully, the third game in the series won't take as long as this one has. Another Oddworld favourite of mine is Stranger's Wrath. This one came out on the PS4 in February this year. I've completed it, and it was meant to come along with extra features, but I've yet to discover what these extra features are, so I'll keep you posted. I don't know if Oddworld are going to be bringing Munchie's Odyssey to the PS4, which was the original sequel back in 2001 when the first Xbox came out. They brought it to the Switch 2 years ago, along with this Stranger's Wrath. So it does look likely they'll bring it to the PS4 too. Finally, I have Wrc 8. Yeah, it's a couple of years old now, but I only bought it back last year when it was on offer, and I like driving games sometimes. And I enjoyed this one even more as it has tracks from my home country of Wales. Now if you've made it through this video, you're probably wondering why I've yet to get a PS5. Well, it is still absolutely impossible to get hold of one, even over 18 months after it first came out. And I'm no way gonna spend the premium price that it goes for on eBay, because some people are selling it for 3 times the amount. And I'm not that desperate, as to be honest with you, all the games I got are all playable on the PS4 anyway. The Xbox Series S seems to be a bit more available now than the others, but I'd still prefer a PS5 as my games are transferable and won't have to repurchase them. But when they're finally available again and I can get my hands on one, then I'll definitely do a video on that regarding my thoughts. If you've enjoyed this video, it'll be great if you could give it a like and consider subscribing. And leave a comment to let me know whether you're a PlayStation or Xbox user, or even both. See you next time.